All right, so very early in the morning for most people, but not for me. I was not able to sleep, so I wanted to share with you guys a couple of my new sound tools. Let me just share this stream real quick. Give me 1 second. So today we're going to talk about cymatics, energy, vibrations, how it affects our body, our energy body, our physical body. And I just wanted to share a few of my sound tools as well as my cymatic machine, which I will be playing for you at the end. So give me just 1 second here. I actually do not stream often on YouTube, and I'm not sure how to get to my own video. So I may have to just share this later. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. How do I share it? Okay, just give me one more minute. Sharing this to my Facebook page. A larger audience in one stream. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. A little early here in California, but I am wide awake, and I was actually born at 5:26 a.m. and I heard that your brain is most active on around the time you're born. So, but I am just learning astrology. If you haven't watched any of my videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about energy and cymatics, and I've got these two dolls that I'm going to share. So we'll go ahead and begin. And if you have not met Mr. Chakra doll, it's a little dark in here. All right. So this is a doll I use. I put these crystals on it with the chakra symbols. And this is what I use to visualize energy therapy. This is something I use both for myself and for other people. And I also use this to teach people about the energy body. Turn this light on a little. All right. So we've got 7 main energy centers in our body. And some people call them chakras. Some people call them the ends of your meridians. They are energy points. They are electric nodes that are held magnetically along your spine. And that's what we call the energy center. So basically, it's the center of similar vibrational energy. And real brief, we're going to go over it. So this is the root or base chakra. This is for your foundation, your security. It vibrates to the color red. This is your sacral chakra. This is for reproduction, sexuality, creativity. It's also your emotional center, your gut health. I don't believe we hold our emotions in our heart. Our heart just emits it, but our emotions are held in our gut. And this is also the first chakra that goes through and through. So your root chakra between your legs goes all the way down, like that third grounding plug, down deep into the earth. And all the other ones go through and through, except for the crown, which goes up. So you've got your root, your sacral chakra. Next you have your solar plexus. This is a yellow energy center. This is for your willpower, your confidence, your self-esteem, your energy. Right above that, this is your heart chakra. This is the center. This is also the bottom 3 that we just went over, your red, orange, and yellow, your root, sacral, and solar. These are your earthly 3D ego centers. Your heart chakra, which is your center for love, compassion, joy, these emotions. This is the center that emits this energy. The heart doesn't create the energy. It emits the energy that is created by your ego center and visualized by your spirit, your communication center. So we'll keep going. So the next one above your heart is your throat chakra. This is for your breath, your communication, clarity of speech, and silence. Your third eye chakra. This is for intuition, your inner knowing. This is the chakra for your dreams, your visualization, creativity. And the last one up here, which when I say last, this is the last that we are going to talk about. There's plenty. There's actually chakras above and below your body, outside of it. And I don't know too much about that. But anyway, so crown chakra, this vibrates to purple. This is at the top of your head, and this is about your oneness, your connection to all. So that was really, really quick. But these chakras, these energy centers, are also connected to physical parts of your body. So if you have ever done any sort of traditional Chinese medicine, this is a doll that shows the different meridians. Let's see if you can see it. Here you can see on the back, for example, shows the different numbers. This is something typical of someone getting acupuncture, acupressure, cupping, those types of things. And this is also used in massage. So I bring this to show you that when you get an X-ray or any sort of visualizing electronic that we have nowadays, there's nothing that's going to actually show you your paths, your meridians. This is not something that you can see visibly. This is an energy path. And same with your energy centers. This is not something we can visibly see, although once you start attuning with higher vibrations, you are able to see different variations of light. So when we experience different things in life that affect our energy centers, for example, confidence. Let's say something happened that made you feel weak. Your spirit made your spirit weak, and you're not confident, and you don't have that self-esteem to stand up and stand out and live as you would like. This energy center is what we call blocked or not. I don't want to say not functioning well. They're always moving. They're always rotating. They are, but they don't flow as smooth as they should if they were cleared. And that's what we call being in alignment. When you align, literally put these in line. And when that happens, that causes not only emotional, not feeling confident. The energy centers are all linked to your physical body. So if you had something, for example, with your throat chakra, that could manifest physically as problems with your throat or your lungs or your neck. So everything is manifested in the spirit world before it becomes here in the material. So your body is a manifestation of previous incarnations that led to this present moment, as well as your present, current way of living and way of thinking. So not only is our physical, just what we eat and how we exercise and how we breathe and our rest, but it's also how we think about ourselves. So we are, I don't want to stray because I do enjoy talking about thoughts and how you manifest. So earlier I said the bottom three chakras are your ego centers. The top three chakras are your spirits. And you can use these three to communicate and to visualize your goals. And what you do is when you think of something, you create an empty thought. And those different empty thoughts aren't here yet. They're not real yet because they're not full of energy. You have to fuel them with energy. And these three energy centers in the bottom are what creates that energy, that emotion. So you do things here, you act that create emotions in your body that fill the thoughts in your mind, and that gives you a feeling in your heart, and that's the energy that is emitted and felt by the universe. The universe will reflect experiences and people like energies, so you will continue to literally ride that wave. So you create that wave with your thought and your emotion. You express this feeling, your heart expresses this feeling. This is a Wi-Fi. So you've got your antenna, which is your third eye, but then you've got your Wi-Fi, which is sending out this vibration. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of my sound tools because I just got 2 new items and wanted to share that, as well as my Cymatic machine. So I'm going to go ahead and start with just a couple little things. Let's start with something really simple, drums. So I actually learned that the way they use this is they would mimic heartbeat. And in these circles, what they would do is they would then start slowing this beat down. So they are actually doing something very similar to binaural beats, where you start attuning to the vibration and your heartbeat starts to slow down and you start going with the sounds you're hearing. And also another interesting thing is if you've seen two tuning forks, I don't have my set here, but when you ding one tuning fork, the other one actually already starts playing if it is the same frequency. So what that means is when you are listening to this, your heart begins to hear that and will begin to mimic, because that's what we do, is we resonate to what we hear around us. So what you listen to, words and music, is very important because your body is a wave. It is listening and feeling and interacting with the different sound waves. So the next thing I wanted to show you is, this is called Tingsha, and just makes a very nice high-pitched noise. Now they actually, I have several of these at my crystal shop, and there are different tones, of course, based on, I'm sure, the density of the metals and the slight variations in their creation. But when I have someone laying down, actually let's use this guy here, or you can just close your eyes and do this. I actually made the string longer because what happens is you hit it and you're hearing one tone on one ear and another tone in the other. So this is kind of like a binaural beat. So a binaural beat on YouTube is, it plays one note or one tone in one ear, another in the other ear, and the central part of your brain where the fluid that your pineal gland sits in literally is hearing that difference, and that difference is that binaural beat. So think of this as a binaural beat using the actual instrument, and that is called Tingsha. Next we are going to show you my bell. So another interesting thing about this bell, I know I share a lot of things about ancient tech. Bells were parts of cathedrals, and that was a main part of their healing. So as you can see here, that top there, it's called a dorje, and it's supposed to be for not necessarily, I'm not sure if it's for harnessing energy or for redirecting it, but it is energy related. So when you do this, very different noise, right? I wonder if they even had this little center thing in the past, or if we added it because we were trying to hide the fact that this sound resonates way better, to me at least, than this. So I'm thinking that bells may not have had this little, whatever this is called, this little dinger down there. So let me just do that one more time. This little bell, now our cathedral bells back in the day were huge. They were probably, I don't know, 20, 30 feet around at the base, and they were made with all sorts of different metals, and they're now all gone. Well, at least made smaller. So again, when I'm playing with bells, I don't do it this way. I actually don't think that that is the intention. I think we're supposed to hit them from the outside. So that is a bell. Very interesting information if you are looking to learn more about cymatics and ancient technology. Look up Tartaria on Facebook or YouTube. There's tons of stuff about it. And I don't want to say obsessed, but I absolutely love digging into the history of sound healing. Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to do it this way. All right, next we got the Tingsha, we got the bell. Let's use my tongue drum. So I should do this drum, which I don't really use the drum too much. But what was I going to say? Oh, here we go. So the tongue drum, I really love this because you don't really need to know how to play to make it sound nice. It sounds like something that belongs in a fairy garden. So there's actually instructions on how to play this. I've just never. So it's very mesmerizing. called the tongue drum. I absolutely love playing this. I'm actually looking for something where you can use your hands to do that. I cannot remember what it's called right now. So next we are going to, let me show you my singing bowls. And I've only got these two down here, but I have a full set, full chakra set. Again, each one of these sounds are related to each, so my chakra set at least is related to each one of these energy centers. So what we're doing, so we're actually aligning those two energy centers by doing the two different bowls. Actually, three more things. So those are crystal bowls. I did not bring my brass bowl, but I just got, literally just still pulling it out of the box, my very first. It's called a rainbow crystal bowl. And let's see, F. Let's see, this is the F. Oh, interesting. All right, here we go. So we know that our energy body is made of energy, right? Energy, which is made of vibrations. So basically, we're sound waves. We are sound machines. And our physical body, our actual physical body, is about 80%, up to here, 80% water. We are made of water. And water, as you know, when it starts hearing different notes, it starts vibrating to that frequency. If you could look up Dr. Emoto, what he was able to do is record, actually, he'd freeze water and take snapshots of them and have photographs of how water is affected by both thought and words and sounds. So sounds, when we are listening to something like this, our body, the physical waters in our body actually starts to resonate to that. It starts to vibrate to that. And that's why it's so calming. So this is my newest bowl. And one more, actually two more things. This is, I don't have my regular tuning fork set. This is a crystal tuning fork. Someone is laying down. I'll let you listen to that first. So this can be used in conjunction with any of the sound tools, but just by itself is actually very clearing. A couple minutes. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes for the waters in your body to start resonating to the waters of, or to the sound waves. So our physical waves are reacting and resonating to the sound waves. So that's a crystal tuning fork. And this is super new because I gave my other one, left my other one at our yoga studio. So I got myself one. And this is really great for classes, for groups. I mean, also obviously for one person, but Really good for large. This is by far one of my favorite tools. It feels like it's raining light on me. It really does. It feels great. So that's the pyramid. And be very gentle with that. So interesting. Another point I want to talk about is I say there's a lot of people that say, well, we've got all this hidden ancient technology. Well, it's actually not hidden because I was able to get a hold of these. So these are all available online or at your local crystal shop or my crystal shop. If you are in the Bay Area, come visit Crystal Bowl. I also sell it online. So if you're interested, let me know. But you don't need all of them. You just need something that you can use as a tool for meditation, for centering, for sound alignment. Remember how, oh, I was actually going to start the video with this, but I forgot. I don't know how to play this. But do you guys remember the Pied Piper of Hamelin? So that story is about this city that was bombarded with rats. And this guy, the Pied Piper, used his flute to lead all the rats, all the negativity out of the city. So think about it. You have sound, you have a negative entity, and you've got a body. You can use sound to clear rats. And realign your energy centers. What that does is you're putting your body, your organs, your cells, your entire being at a prime vibrational rate. And what that means is when they're at their prime rate of frequency, prime rate of frequency is when that organ is functioning at its peak. So when your energy body is flowing well, your chakras are strong, they are bright, that means they're magnetically attracting like energies that are not blocking them, that are not causing those different energies such as fear, sadness, and the like. So you want to stay at or above love, and that love really does hold things in place. Love really does run the world, because love is what runs your body. So this loving energy, you're literally held by energy, which is a vibration, and that vibration is love, and you are held together by magnetically. So using your thoughts, using your the foods you ingest, using the words you speak, the actions you take, these all affect your energy body, which then in turn affects your physical body. They are one and the same. You can use your spirit body to strengthen and enhance and modify even your physical body. So the last thing I want to show you is my Cymatic machine. Now this you can't quite get a hold of easily. I was blessed to have been able to get my hands on one from a friend. You can, however, buy a Rife machine. They do have them online. I actually did get one, but was had this opportunity for this Cymatic machine, so I went with this one instead. And I'm going to show you. So as you can see right there behind me, I've got the massage bed with some crystals, some pyramids, orgone. This is where I offer my Cymatic therapy. And there we go. Oop, let me just real quick. So this is called a Cyma 1000. And what it does, Cymatherapy Bioresonant Cyma 1000. This is an acoustic massage. So we're going to use this speaker to emit the sound that is the vibration of whatever frequency we are mimicking. Everything is vibration, right? Rife has documented thousands of vibrations, literally actual numbers. And I think his name is Wilhelm Reich. And I can't find mine. So basically I've got a menu. I'm going to put this up so I can use both hands here. All right. I wasn't quite ready. It was a little early. So what I've got here is a menu of all these different ailments or essences or sounds. For example, I've got one that helps put your brain state in the alpha state. Or I've got something that helps with congestion, something that helps with speeding up scar tissue. So point is, every frequency has, well, not every frequency, but a lot of frequencies have been documented and programmed into this machine, so that I can easily, it even tells me where to put it, where to direct the energy, or where to direct the sound. Now, the sound, obviously it's affecting your whole body, but you actually direct it at different parts of the body. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. The first one, this is, or actually I'm going to do the second one because this affects the cerebral spinal fluid. So if you don't already know, I have a book called Activate Your Pineal Gland, and this cerebral fluid is essential. The strength of your breath is essential to your awareness, okay? Which is why yoga is such a great practice. So Cyma 1000, where's my switch? Oop, plug it in. All right. Now, again, you don't have, or when you listen to frequencies, it takes just a few minutes for your body to resonate to that sound. I'm trying to find a spot. Here we go. Okay. So we have, or I have, all these different programs. This one's for chakra balancing, opening the meridians, revitalizing the body, clearing the energy body, as well as all these other applications. Literally, even one for skin tightening. I mean, that's a little bit, I guess it seems superficial, but you know, some people need that, especially those that have gone through extreme weight loss. We've got acne, Addison's disease. I mean, there's thousands of different documented frequencies. Look up Rife frequencies. This one here is a Cymatic machine. It's a little bit easier, and I'm going to just demonstrate it for you. So I literally press the code, press the number, and control the volume that comes out of this. So the number that I just put in is 555, which is called Vital Life Force. Interestingly enough, the first and last step of the process for revitalizing your body is using the Vital Life Force, this tone, at the base of your spine, at your butt bone, and at the nape of your neck, the start of your spinal column. So this is the sound I play for 5, maybe 7 minutes if I was clearing your energy body. Listening to this over YouTube or over online, you actually hear the same tone. I've listened to my own videos and compared it, and it does sound the same. What you are missing out, though, of course, there's the actual vibrations that I feel from it, as well as the magnetic therapy, because there's magnets on here, and we'll go over that another time. So you can listen to this for about 5 minutes and begin activating regenerating, giving yourself some vital life force vibrations. Base of spine. When you put this at the base of your spine, it is for mind integration. When you put this at the back of your head, it is for cellular stimulation. So the next point, basically you play this there and then put it at the back of your head, just like this. So I'm not doing a full session here, but I wanted to share with you all the different sound tools. Of course, this one being the coolest. And let me stop that. I'll play one more thing. So the cerebral fluid is code 718. And you'll notice the big difference. So this here, when you listen to this, again, for about 3 to 5 minutes, this promotes the flow of your spinal fluid. And you're supposed to put this here. Actually, no, here. Back of neck at the top of the spine for rhythmic balancing. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. We're not doing a full session here, but I am going to be doing one actually today for a chakra clearing. What I do is I have people come over, and these are more extreme cases, physical ailments, back issues or tumors, things that can be aligned with sound a little bit easier, a little bit better than with meds or zapping you with other rays. Anyway, so what I do is when people come over, I create a program for them. This one here is for someone that has some back issues. So her program it runs through these vibrations. I activate her spinal nerves, and I do this for 5 minutes each. Spinal nerves, muscle strength, calcification, bone support, constriction, serotonin, which is very important. I always blast my, I don't want to say patients, my whoever's here with serotonin. And then I do 3 programs specific for strengthening the vertebrae. Again, these are numbers. These are not the frequencies. This is numbers that correlate to rife frequencies that have been pre-programmed into my Cymatic machine. So again, another example here, when someone's here for an awakening, a more spiritual versus physical, I target their brow chakra. I have a frequency for blocked glands. I have melatonin boost to the pineal, serotonin boost to the pineal, amygdala strength, and pineal strength. So again, this is just one of literally unlimited types of programs using the Cymatic machine. And I guess my point is, in this video, well, not really. I wanted to share my tools, but I also wanted to share that this is mostly, I mean, some of this can get pretty pricey, but this is all available for us. This ancient technology that can heal your body, align your energy, calm your mind, soothe your soul, literally is available for you. It was available for me, and I now make it available for everybody else because I teach people, why does it sound so good when we are listening to these sound bowls? Well, because the water in our body is resonating to them, and it is literally calming us down. It is calming our waters. So thank you for watching. This was a little bit longer than I expected. I actually have more sound tools than this, but thank you for watching. And if you are interested in any of these sound tools, send me a message because I am kind of revamping my site so that I can make it a little bit more available. I want to teach people how to use this and how they can use it to help others as well as themselves. So thank you again. You guys have a great rest of your day. Let's end this with a tuning fork, because this is just a really neat tool. All right, you guys have a blessed day. If you have any questions or are interested in any of the sound tools, send me a message, leave me a comment. You guys, see you later.